If you look at New Zealand, Rita, tell us about what Winston Peters, the guy who's responsible for Ardern being there, the blinkers have fallen away. He's suddenly woken up about the ghastly situation in New Zealand, Rita.
Well, yes, of course, Winston Peters entered into that bizarre alliance with Jacinda Ardern when she was first elected. But he sent out a series of tweets this week. We've got them up on the screen, which really, I think, drove the point home about just how much that country has changed in 18 months. He said the Labor government has absolute power with no handbrake. And in that short time, 18 months, they've implemented unprecedented, calculated and systematic paradigm shift of who we are as a nation. He talked about the identity politics, the division, and how the country's gone backwards. And I don't know, perhaps he feels partly responsible for giving Jacinda Ardern's Labor government power in the first place. But now Labor don't need him or anybody else. They're ruling by themselves, and they're doing, they're implementing a fairly radical set of policies that is fundamentally changing that country. And I don't want to bring sports into it because I know you and James aren't too much, but, you know, what about the Wallabies actually concentrating on winning some games?
Are you suggesting?
Well, because as a sports fan, I would like the Wallabies to actually perform on the field. And if we're following New Zealand's example, they've just had a humiliating loss overnight. The first time the All Blacks have ever lost at home to Ireland. The All Blacks got beaten by the Irish team. So this is what we're dealing with.
Footballers, I know many footballers are Rhodes Scholars and so on, but some aren't. And if you're asking footballers to spend the week beforehand learning some language that was never written down necessarily in the first place, remembering the words, I think they might be putting more effort into that than winning the match. But I might be wrong. Rita.